How do you use Jesus Cats as a way to preach to the youth?
My whole philosophy of it is that I teach love. I teach them to love Jesus with a whole heart and soul and to love their neighbors. And everything else falls in. Then they want to help people. They want to do community service. It builds their confidence. They want to work. I use love. It's all about love.
And we were talking a bit backstage about sort of the background to this, and you had one really snowy week
Yeah.
that led to this. If you would like to tell me about that.
Oh, it was so cool. It was snowing, and I was taking the kids to Harrington Church, and I'm the worst driver in the whole United States. It wasn't very good. And so they said, well, why don't you teach us? And so two was there. The next week, they keep growing. And then the city, wonderful Christopher, let us have their Hampton building, and we moved in, totally remodeled it. It was appraised for, that $1 mouse house was appraised for $450,000 because of the heart of God places on people to give to us. We live in a struggling area.
And that's Christopher, Illinois.
Christopher, Illinois. We have a lot of single moms, and it's just a struggling area. Money has come, people, we've baptized 47 kids, and
Wow.
people have seen that, and they've sent money because it costs to redo it. It's completely paid for. No one is ever charged anything. Like my cool sweatshirt behind you. Yeah. The high school kids wanted a hoodie. A lot of kids don't have money for this. So they got hoodies, paid. God laid it on somebody's heart to buy them. And it's just neat. It's easy for me because I truly love the kids. I try to go to the ball games. I have a ton of them because that's important to me, so that they know that I care about them, because I care about every aspect of their life.
How do you keep kids engaged? I mean, attention spans aren't always the greatest, and it can be difficult to get people to sit down and listen to. How do you keep these kids going? You talked about feeding them.
We feed them because you cannot minister to hungry kids. And we feed them, they fellowship, they have a good time. You got the kids from all walks of life coming together. That's my favorite thing, because they're all one. They're all one. Honestly, there's nothing cool about me. I'm a great grandmother.
I don't know about that. You're pretty cool.
Thank you. But it's Jesus. It's easy to teach them because they are hungry. They want the Word of God. I teach them to love Jesus. And believe me, when you fall in love with Jesus and let them know they have assignment, there's something special that God has, their masterpiece, something that He has set them apart from. Then they fall in love with Him, and they fall in line. It's just really easy.
What does Jesus Cats do for those special needs, special ability individuals that come to your door?
Well, we've had parties. I call them treasures instead of special needs. I think they're treasures, and that's who I go after when I want prayer. Because believe me, God hadn't separated them. He has a call on their lives. I go to them, and I lay their hands on me. That's who prays for me. But after high school, autistic, they do not have any place to go. So we've started a Waymakers. It's where it's parent-led. It is awesome. Where the autism kids come with their parents, well, young adults. They're between 18 and 25, and my Christian's 25. It's faith-based. They have music. They have lessons, and it's wonderful for the parents and them. It's a structure for them. It's just a fantastic thing. It really is.
And that's amazing. You see so many of these people, they kind of just either get forgotten about by society. And so much lately we've seen here on the show that they have so much to give to the world, both spiritually and with their personalities, their lives. And having something like that in your local community provides so many resources to people like that, the families in need, those single mothers. And so finally, the state of the community and the world around us, Jesus Cats is kind of sort of a light in that. Do you fear that things are just getting more and more difficult, and that Jesus Cats can sort of be a place for those people to go?
Yes, yeah, definitely I do. I believe in my heart and soul that this is I don't care what other people think. This is the greatest generation that ever lived. And they're going to do mighty things for Jesus. They're going to do mighty things for the world. And I try to encourage them. If you want to change your country, you know, before people would say, oh, become a preacher, become a praise and worship, become a youth. No, get on your school board. Run for governor. Do whatever you have to do. You can change it, but just do it.
You have to be present in the world.
You have to be present in the world, not just, you know, hide. And then community service, like I said, character is very, very key because it's all in with God.
Well, that's amazing, Jerry Severs.
Gigi, God
Gigi,
changed my name.
yes,
There you go.
Gigi Severs. All right. Well, I think that's it for now.